So good morning to all. Hope you all are doing great. So today in this video, we'll be discussing about CG Power share. So about CG Power, we have discussed 2 weeks back near the 42 rupees level, and also I've updated in the Telegram section that you can add only in small quantities. But later on Monday, when we have seen little bit of market correction, that is last week I'm talking about. So market correction, we know that CG Power has also hit the lower circuit. So many people were having panic situation, what to do. So many questions have arisen. So today we'll discuss what can be the next level since it is moving in a good manner. So what are the next resistances that it can face, and also we'll discuss what are the supports. So one thing you need to remember about CG Power. So when I first discussed near 15-16 rupees level, I kept on updating the updates on CG Power and also the technicals, and we discussed one important thing. So if you are invested in heavy quantities, what should you do? So I told that if you're investing in heavy quantities, so once the stock reached the 50 rupees level, we told that you can exit partially, only exit partially, not completely. Okay, this is one case. And what is the second case? And if you're invested in small quantities, let's say 2000 or 1500 rupees, I told that leave it, just invest for one time and leave it. Don't do any additional averaging or keep on selling. So don't do that sort of thing, just hold for long term. Okay, so these are the two cases that we have discussed regarding CG Power. Okay, try to understand this. So if you are again and again averaging in heavy quantities, undoubtedly you will be struck at high levels and you have to bear the loss. So follow these true strategies. If you're investing in small quantities, leave it for long term, and if you're investing in heavy quantities, partially book the profit, and rest of all you can hold for long term. So that should be the strategy, rather than buying and selling, exiting. Only taxes will be left after the end of the day. So understand the concept, and patience also is very important. So market always doesn't move in a single direction. At any point of time, profit booking happens. Operators also, they exit and again they start pumping the stock. So this is the basic scenario we have seen. Whether it may be Adani Power also, today also if you see the movement, so same thing happened. So that also we have discussed near 42 rupees level. So that also I'll update next. So today we'll completely discuss about CG Power. So we'll do the technical analysis, and also we'll discuss the volume analysis, where you'll see on day-to-day basis how the deliverable quantities are changing with respect to traded quantity. Okay, so watch the video till the end, and if you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get instantly notified. Okay, so when we see the volume analysis of CG Power, so clearly you can see on 24th December. So what have you seen in CG Power? So clearly you can see traded quantity is reducing. So this light blue color bars, so let me draw clearly. So these light blue color bars, clearly you can see, so these are nothing but the traded quantity. And clearly you can see, if you compare with the weekly and daily averages, so what can you see? The traded quantity is reducing. So what does it imply? So operator activity is reducing. So operator activity reducing implies the maximum downtrend that we may see, that is getting reduced. Okay, so buying is being taken place at the low levels. So that is the meaning of what I was telling. And next is the deliverable quantity. So what can you see in deliverable quantities? And so in deliverable quantities also, you can see almost flat as compared to weekly, and monthly you can see little bit has decreased, but you can see pink color bars. So whenever pink color bar is increasing, it implies that combined percentage of deliverable quantity is increasing. So clearly you can see combined delivery volume is increasing. So that is a positive indication. Okay, hope you're understanding. So you need to employ these analysis in your day-to-day basis if you're investing in any stock, so that you will have a clarity, okay, when to exit and when to have a entry. Okay, especially for beginners also it is very useful. Okay, so now we'll see what the indicators are suggesting. Okay, so if you see what the indicators are suggesting, clearly you can see momentum of the stock is still maintained. So momentum is still continuing 88.1% momentum is still present. And if you see RSI as well as money flow index, clearly what you can understand, money flow index has gone to oversold. Quickly note this point. So what is oversold and what is overbought? So whenever any stock enters oversold, it implies that in the coming session it should start moving up. So that is one indication. And second indication is whenever any stock goes 70 above, that is overbought. So from there little pullback happens. So this is what we have discussed. So what was the negative that we had discussed earlier in the CG Power video? So only money flow index was in the overbought region. So that has been compensated by the fall that happened in the past week, Nifty's fall. We know that 2% fall was seen. So in that only the CG Power lower circuit, when it has hit almost 2 times, so that time only the money flow index has settled to oversold region. Okay, so now it is retracing back, so that I'll show you on technical charts as well. And next, when we see RSI, what is RSI? RSI is also relative strength index. So that shows how much strength is present with the stock. So that also happens in same manner. When it goes 30 below, it is called oversold, and in same way when it goes 70 above, it's called overbought. So that has also remained in mid range. So whenever any RSI is going 20 below, so it implies that weakness is present. But this in mid range only, it has started retracing. So this is also a secondary positive, we can say, movement seen in the stock. Okay, so hope indicators you have understood what it is suggesting. So next we'll see how much returns it has provided, and then we'll go to the technical charts. Okay, so when we see returns that it has provided in 1 week and 1 month, you can see 1 week 5.60% returns and 1 month 19.71. So rest of all we already discussed 300, 500 and 100% returns were given in large time frames. Okay, so tube investment also, when you discuss, that has also been increasing the stake, that is well known to us. So it may take some time. So many people are asking why it is not showing continuous upper circuit. So a continuous upper circuit stock, when it goes up, in the same way it falls down. So steady movement is very essential. Rather than giving continuous upper circuits, steady movement, that is 5% upper circuit, consolidation, 5% upper circuit. So like that it should move. So that thing is happening. It's very good, but patience is required. Financials also need to improve. So on long term basis, we can wait rather than for short term gains. Always think for long term. Okay, short term, okay, you can do, but not in these type of stocks. You need to select other stocks. So these are long term stocks. Okay, so now we'll go to technical charts. Okay, so we're back onto the technical chart. So this is the 1-day chart. So clearly today is at the upper circuit of almost 4.99%, and currently it's near 45.25. So when we discussed here, okay, so clearly you can see it has gone, it has taken break, again it has gone up, again come down, taken break, again taken break. So clearly you can see 37 was a strong support. Okay, very strong support. So you can see here 37 rupees, almost 2 times it has been tested that level and it has retraced. So clearly what can you understand? If you see from the graph, so clearly you can see it is trying to retest the 52 rupees level again. Okay, so you need to understand 52 rupees level again it is trying to retest. It implies that it may try to go there, it will try to approach. So then from there only we need to see where it will go. So closing is very important. Closing above 52 in the coming sessions is very important. Even in next sessions, if it shows upper circuit, then 52 is the resistance from where we can say that its new journey may start. Okay, so what is the support? So support same 35 as well as 37. So these are the ultimate supports. So last supports that we can see. Okay, so rest of all it's up to you if you want to average at those levels or if you want to hold for long term, depends upon you. So I am holding this particular stock for long term. So whatever it happens, I will hold in small portions. And I won't do any additional averages. So once invested in small portions, so that's it. So later wherever it goes, it's upon we can say on the operators only, but we need to strictly follow the rules and only invest with discipline. So that time only we'll get some good quality returns for long term. Okay, so we have discussed the supports as well as resistances. So further, if you have any doubt regarding CG Power, you can mention in the comment section. We'll discuss about that. So this is all about CG Power. So until then, take care. Bye bye.